Hi everyone, and just before we start, I just wanted to state that I recently tested positive for COVID-19 and I have been slowly recovering. You may detect this in my slight change of voice and the odd cough now and again. But with that said, let's get started. This is the C8X True Wireless Stereo Earbuds, which are operated by Bluetooth. Let's look at some of the features of this particular wireless earbuds. So you have LED display, you also have volume control, it has an IPX7 waterproof rating, it is touch control, it is obviously lightweight. You also get one-step pairing, which I shall demonstrate a little later. One of the reasons for going for this particular brand was that obviously I purchased it off Amazon. I'll go into the price a little later. But what I liked about it was that it had a lot of positive reviews. In fact, it had more positive reviews than negative reviews. So I thought I'd take the plunge and go for the product. Obviously, I'm going to test it out and see if my test results meet the written reviews on Amazon. Okay, let's look around the box. Not much really, just on the back here. So in terms of specifications, I'll just pick out three key ones here. Obviously you have 8 hours of music playtime. You have 48 hours with the charger case. And you also get a 15-meter range. Obviously I'm definitely going to test out the range, because for me that's really important, and for you as the viewer to note. So test that out and let you know my findings. All right, so out of the way, let's get inside and see what we have. So here we have an instruction manual. So it's in 3 languages. So it's English, that looks like German, and I'm not sure what the other language is. So that's pretty simple. And looks like we have the star of the show. Okay, so this is the earbuds themselves inside this case. So this is a case, obviously that's the charging port. So it's pretty simple, you can see. And if I remember, yep, this is how to open them. Whoa, it's flashing, whoa. Okay. Now, it may be flashing on your screen, but believe me when I tell you that it is not flashing in my hand. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Simple there. And again, you can never get them wrong. So you obviously your right, your left. And what I love about it is that you've got the indicator. So if one is running lower than the other, you can always make sure that it's in place and make sure it's fully charged. So that's pretty simple. Again, as it states, it's very lightweight, so that's fantastic. And obviously, yep, you've got it right there as well. Okay, right, and what else do we have in the box? Let's see. Should be again, I do love the packaging, very simple, so no issues there. So obviously these are extra comfort depending on your ears, so that's pretty simple. Okay, let's get that. Okay, so that's that. And then obviously you've got your Type C to USB charging cable. So look at that, pretty simple. So in terms of the price, I managed to purchase this for £22 back in May 2022, which is what, just over 2 months ago. And I thought it was a really good deal at the time. Then just about a couple of days before shooting this video, I saw that the price had dropped to £16. So I think that's an even better bargain than when I purchased it. And what I will do is leave a link in the description below. I'm now going to pair the earbuds on the right here to the device on my left hand side, which is the Xiaomi Mix 4. So let's go ahead. Let's open this first. Okay, the flickering seems to have eased, but again, I can assure you 100% that it is not flickering as I conduct the experiment. All right, so let's, on the left here, so let's tap on Bluetooth, select Bluetooth there. Okay, so it should start to pick up nearby devices. Here we go, so that's the top one, the C8X. So once we select it there, hopefully it shouldn't take too long to, there we go. Look at that. Bingo, and you're good to go. How easy was that? So you see, just takes, that was less than a minute, I'm pretty sure of that. Okay, I want to give you an important piece of advice which isn't always given. So basically, if you're ever using, say, this set of earbuds with just one device, you have no problem. The problem comes when you're using the same set of earbuds for 2 or more devices. So basically, if I've connected to this one, as you can see, then I decide maybe, I don't know, in 2 days time, I want to connect this same set of earbuds to a different device. What I must remember to do is to disconnect it from this device before I can use it on any other device. I cannot stress that enough. Otherwise, for example, it's happened to me on numerous occasions. So for example, I've connected it to this device here. 2 or 3 days later, because I've got quite a few devices, I go out somewhere for a walk, or I'm commuting to work, and then I take the other device with this set of earbuds, but I've made the cardinal sin of not disconnecting it from this one. And I found out that, oh, for the rest of the day, I could not use the earbuds. So that's something to bear in mind. So you may need to get in the habit of always disconnecting it from one device, every time from one particular device before you go into another device. All right, I guess with that out of the way, let's get on with the outdoor experiment. Now we're outdoors and we're all set up for the experiment. So on my right here, I've got the Xiaomi Mix 4, which will be paired to the earbuds. And then on the left for filming will be my Canon SX740HS. And what I'm going to do, just to show you what I'm going to film, I'm going to turn around 180 degrees and I'm going to be heading down over there. Just before we start the experiment, I just want to run over a few things. First of all, the device is just to my right here, and it is wirelessly paired to the earbuds. Just also so you can see them, see what they're like. They're fine. I've had no issues with them being out doing exercise, all types of activities, no issues whatsoever. I've also got a red top, so hopefully you should see me head off into the distance. And what I'm going to do is, when and if the signal cuts out, I will wave my arms in the air like this, and I will put the distance up on the screen. The other thing you're not able to detect from the footage is that today in the UK is one of the hottest on record. It is just over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So that will give you an idea of how hot it is. Okay, I think I've got the formalities out of the way. Let's start the experiment. Right, here we go. can say I managed to walk 150 yards into the distance and they were still working. Although after about 50 yards, the sound was intermittent, or it would move from one earbud to the other, which was annoying. Just to be fair, I tried the experiment about 3 times and on each occasion the results were the same. Now this is not to state that you will have the same issues. What I can report is that at closer range there have been no issues whatsoever. That was the C8X wireless earbuds, which is okay if you're purchasing it for someone who is not concerned at the sound output. The sound is quite thin and I was not sure where the stereo or bass was. If you're serious about sound quality, then this one is not for you. Excuse me. All the features worked as advertised, and I also liked the noise cancellation when using both earbuds. You might argue that at this price I should not expect much quality. My response to that is a resounding no, because I have purchased other wireless earbuds around this price range which have sounded excellent with good solid bass and stereo. I'm also thinking of those who are budget conscious, hence why I look around this price range. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. My name is Shola. Thank you for watching and I will see you in another episode. Peace.